All right, now.
All right, Shalom, Shalom. We the sons of Yashala camp out here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Coming to the highways and the hedges to bid ye as many into the marriage. Talking about you Israelites. All right, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, the true chosen people of the Most High, the elect nation of all families of the earth. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Quadash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, who people ignorantly call Jehovah, or God, or Yahweh. Yahweh Shai being the name of the only begotten Son, our Lord and Savior, our big brother, our high priest, who people ignorantly call Yehoshua, Yahushua, Yeshua, Yahusha, Yeshua, Jesus Christ. Okay, the Ruach Quadash is the Holy Spirit, and all those was spoken in the Lashon Quadash, which is the Holy Tongue, which is the Hebrew, the Ibarya. Okay, the language of the heavens. Okay, the original language. We want to give double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the head elders of all the camps of Great Millstone GMS, who do well, who we learn this 100% truth from, who we do believe through faith are the true leaders of all Israel today. All right, shalom to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. All right, starting with the 144,000, 12,000 men of each tribe of Israel, and the remaining 1/3 of men, women, and children who are not only hearers of this gospel but doers of it as well. All right, there's a lot of stuff going on. Matter of fact, brother, can you start us off with a script in Isaiah? What is that? Chapter 21, verse 11 and verse 12. All right, because we was talking about being watchmen, man. You know, and see, the Lord set up watchmen. Okay, and when he gets that precept, I'm gonna get that word watchman in the Hebrew. Okay, because we have to understand that we are looking, all right, for the tokens, the signs, the prophecies to come to pass, because those are the key points of us being closer and closer to the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of Yahweh Shai, which is by default the kingdom of Israel, the Israelites. Okay, and we want to be co-heirs with Yahweh Shai. This is why we're giving diligence to make our calling and election sure, man, in all sincerity and in truth, man. All right, you got that up?
Yep. Isaiah chapter 21, verse 11 and verse 12. The burden of Dama, he calleth to me out of Seir. Watchmen, what of the night? Watchmen, what of the night?
Right, so the Most High, remember it says we're supposed to be prophesying against Mount Seir. Okay, this is why this is a burden to you Edomites, man. All right, Mount Seir, a mountain is what? Is symbolic for a government, a kingdom. All right, Mount Seir was the inheritance given unto the Edomites from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, it was originally inhabited by the Horites, a Canaanitish people. All right, where there's a bunch of caves, okay, in Mount Seir. All right, which is Petra, Jordan today. Okay,
and there's a precept for that, right?
Okay.
I got you, brother.
Okay, get that.
Because doesn't the Bible command us to read precept upon precept?
That's right.
All right, so we're in 1 Chronicles chapter 1, Salakia, and verse 30. All right, this is the book of 1 Chronicles chapter 1 and verse 30. And it reads, I guess this is just the name, Salakia. But let's go to verse 43, because the brother was talking about the Edomites. So this is 1 Chronicles chapter 1, verse 43. Now these are the kings that reign in the land of Edom, before any king reigned over the children of Israel. Bala, the son of Beor, and the name of his city was Dinah. I got verse 12 for you.
So going back to Isaiah chapter 21, verse 11, all right, the burden of Duma, I looked at that word Duma, it means silence, okay? And remember, the Most High is about to silence all of the pride that is here in America, man. All right, there's a lot of talk oh yeah, the American military, and ain't nobody has the audacity to bomb us, and
That pride.
yeah.
That pride.
So that's why it says the burden of Duma, which is an ancient city over there in the Levant region. So he said, he calleth to me out of Seir. Again, Seir would be the government of the Edomites, all right? And so wherever Esau is at, so he's right here. So he's calling out to us here in Babylon the Great, Assyria, Nineveh, Basra, Mount Seir. It's all here, man. Okay? And he says, watchmen, okay? What of the night? Watchmen, what of the night? Right? So you know how they have the doomsday clock.
Right.
And night is representative of the kingdom of Esau. And night has darkness. Darkness is symbolic for confusion. But what would you wanted to say, Ak?
Oh, Salaki, brother, I was just going to chime in for you. When he's saying, like, what of the night, that'd be like if you're in the military, he's asking you for, like, your report. You know what I mean?
Ooh, can you get them in, what is that, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1? And also in Isaiah, because it says, who have, what is that, 53? Who have believed our report? Of whom to the arm of the Lord is he revealed? Yeah. You see, if you want to get that too, I don't know if brothers...
Oh, I see. Okay, what will I answer when I'm reproved?
Yeah.
You want this, or you want that one first?
Get that one real quick.
Colin, I got you, brother. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me, Shalakia, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. So let me reread that. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Right.
So when he was asking, he was like, that's basically asking for the report.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like
just to land back,
Yeah, come on.
back to the point.
Yeah, so what's going on? So what of the night? Watchmen, you see what I'm saying? What are you seeing that is perspiring, that is happening to come to the prophecies that was already laid out of what's going to happen? You see what I'm saying? So as we're in the night, this kingdom of the Edomites ruling, this kingdom of darkness, you see what I'm saying? What do you see? All right? If you want to read the next verse 12, I'm sure you can get back. Obviously, that verse.
All right, Isaiah 21 and verse 12. The watchman said, the morning cometh.
See, so the morning is coming. All right? Which, no, I'm good. The morning comes. So the kingdom of heaven is coming, man. Woo! You see, remember, the morning star is Yahweh Shai, as it says in the book of Revelation. All right, which is as a title.
We're children of the day as well.
Children of the day.
Going into that parable,
And he was the light. That was the light of all men. You see what I'm saying? So the watchman is saying, as we're seeing these prophecies pop,
at the
morning is coming, man. You see, the kingdom of heaven is coming. Go ahead.
The watchman said, the morning cometh, and also the night.
Right. So the destruction has to come first. The downfall of this kingdom of Edomites, the night has to come before the morning. We all know that. Night doesn't come after morning, it comes before the morning. Okay?
There's a saying in the world, it's always darkest before dawn. You know, so it's the worst is yet to come. You see what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Ak.
If ye will inquire ye, return, come.
So the Most High is telling you to repent, return, and come, inquire of the Lord. The scriptures say, seek ye the Lord while he may be found, man. Because they're now threatening with Iran, talking about cyber attacks and things of that nature coming upon America, man. You see what I'm saying? Which, I speak as a man, I think that is the greatest threat. I mean, Santa Claus, Klaus Schwab said the same shit, man. All right? That is going to have, CO, Vidi, 19, all right, similarities, but in the digital scale of how it contagion and spreads in the internet, and it crashes everything. You feel me? And ramifications would be so dangerous because everything is connected to the internet. You see what I'm saying? And they had the cyber polygon where they tried to reenact a mock trial, so to speak, of what that would look like and how the world would be affected if it happened. And we know when they always test some shit out before they go ahead and do it, man. You know, the Galilean dialectic, auto, chaos, so on and so forth.
I'm glad you said that, brother, because Esau, you know, he does these things so that he could be the savior. You know what I mean? Because the military, a lot of their shit is in an internet part of the internet called the DMZ. You know, which is ironic because in the real world, you know about North Korea and their DMZ or the demilitarized zone.
Yeah.
So other words, you know, all the shit that we use online that helps our lives day to day is free game in their eyes already. You know what I mean?
Like the brother was saying, this could very well be also a psyop. You know, like they could use this situation saying Iran is going to bring these cybersecurity threats, cyber threats,
When it's really there.
bring it in themselves. You know, just to speed up this destruction, if you will, because they believe that they're going to rise like a phoenix from the ashes. When really the Most High God had them in the trick bag, right? They're going to bring the downfall of their own society and try to revamp shit. But it's gonna fall back on them and not happen, right?
Con.
Salaki.
Well, just to land back for you, that is heavy because, you know, Esau shit is really, really hard to get to for, you know, a layman person. And they know most regular Joe Blow people don't understand how the internet or computers work. You see what I'm saying? So it's easy for them to pull this wool over your eyes and tell you it was somebody else, knowing good and damn well they had no way of getting up in there. You know what I mean? That's like you saying somebody robbed your bank, you know what I mean? But you moved it the night before for insurance purposes. And you got the FBI and they're like, yeah, they just hit us, bro.
Right.
You know, that's how Esau does shit.
And ultimately, Esau Edom is exposed on a high level. All right, Yahweh Shemar Shai has exposed these devils. Going back to the book of Isaiah. All right, but this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 40, Salakia. Okay, I found it. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49 and verse 7. And the context of this chapter is the prophecy against Edom. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished?
So the Teman or the Temanites, we believe through faith, are the so-called Germans, man. They're the wisest so-called tribe of the nation of Edom, okay? Of the so-called white people, all right? And remember, Russia, America, and other countries, but specifically Russia and America, through Operation Paperclip, all right, took these Temanite scientists and made them upgrade their military-industrial complex to really get ready for this point right now. You see? So look, are you wise if you're going to create the waster to destroy for opposing nations that will completely cancel themselves out in nuclear fire? Nah, man. You see what I'm saying? Look, the prudent is what? A wise man who has a vision of the future.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So is there any prudence in y'all? Y'all didn't see that we was going to get to the point where you wipe yourselves out?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
They flew too close to the sun, so to speak. You know?
You know? Yeah. You know what I mean? So the Most High is rejecting and abasing you Edomites' wisdom, man. All right? Y'all was looked at as in past times as
The hammer of the whole earth, as the scriptures say.
Yeah, like God's on earth type of shit. I mean, you did, you know, try to sit in the seat of God, picking yourself to be God.
Was this he who made the earth to tremble?
You see what I'm saying? All the nations is looked at you in that type of manner. All right?
Jump into verse 12. Jeremiah 49 and 12. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Right. So the Most High made all these other nations drink of that cup, man. One, they drank of the cup of wrath full of fornication, or the cup full of fornication, which is that Babylonian philosophies. All right, they consumed it and they pushed it out in their countries. All right, and they have gotten somewhat, demonized over a period of time for it. Now the Most High is like, yo, you Edomites made everybody else drink of this cup. They didn't want to follow you. You destroy them. You set up a coup, right? And they fucking place a puppet master, a puppet in there, for democracy, whatever it may be. You see, and
Job 9:24, but to the heathen, covering the faces of their judges and putting up their own.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
But
so I was just gonna say, so then you don't think that you Esau gonna have to drink that same cup and reap what you have sown? Come on, man.
But thou shalt surely drink of it.
That's right. You see, so you're gonna drink of that cup, man, and ultimately that cup is going to be the thermonuclear hypersonic intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. All right, you're gonna drink of it. You bombed other nations for not wanting to, do your worship the image of the beast, this revived Roman ancient empire. You see what I'm saying? You caused civil war to happen, a bunch of bloodshed to happen upon these other countries. You see? So you gonna drink of that same shit, man.
It's heavy. You had to add the hypersonic. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because you're saying his wisdom no more. They just keep delving and trying to make him more destructive and more destructive.
Yep.
And now, bam, you guys got what you wanted.
Exactly.
You're Salaki, brother.
No, facts, bro. Because people say the ICBMs, but I love to add in thermonuclear equipped hypersonic intercontinental ballistic missile. See, there's a difference between cruise missiles and ballistic missiles.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Ballistic missiles have the rocket propulsion system on it, man. Meaning when it's shot off, ain't nothing stopping it. See, the Most High says that there's going to be no type of technology to be a defense until when these missiles come. You see, matter of fact, I was thinking about it too. People might shoot and they're going to press the button and think it's going to go somewhere. But remember, the Most High Spirit he's going to guide these. How many times we'd read or heard stories and shit where a chariot, whether it be a missile or turns off the nuclear bunker, turns it back on with the lights, or sends some beams and shit like that, and it's completely null and void. So it's nothing for the missiles is all coming this way, but all of a sudden they come into one like some type of drone shit, and it all of a sudden goes straight to America. Right. And you looking at the computer like, yo, it's not going to its target. It has a mind of its own. It's coming back here down to America.
That's heavy. I got a land back for you, brother. You know what I do, right? And so I recently learned the 3 stages of an ICBM, right? When upon launch, you have launch stage, then you have mid-cruise, and then there's a stage called terminal. You see what I'm saying? And based off of the word terminal, if you are terminally ill, it's imminent that your death is going to happen. So in the terminal stage of after it comes back into a certain range of the ground, it ain't nothing. Even if you hit it, it's gonna still do damage. You see what I'm saying? Because it's that terminal stage. You see what I'm saying? So it's beautiful you said that.
Can you get terminal in etymology real quick?
Yeah. You know what I mean? There's a point where you can't go back from, like we're talking about. Yeah. Yep. That terminal stage.
Yep. And I like to say that because people be like, yo, use your critical thinking skills, right? If you're in critical condition, what does that mean? You're in a life-threatening situation. So if you critical think, you have to be thinking as if your life depends on it. Serious. It's that serious. You see? So when we came into this truth, our critical thinking skills through the Holy Spirit went through the roof because we was like, oh, this is serious. If I continue to live my life the way I did, I'm going to die. I have to change, not today, yesterday. You see what I'm saying? and then you start getting on zealous in the spirit as a young babe. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like as if you know, like, I mean, newborns, yeah, with the milk, yeah, and you're like, oh my God, and you hungry, you want that milk now. You see what I'm saying? You start crying if you don't get the milk as a newborn baby.
Facts, man. And just to land back on the point, when I first came into school, that's when I received some of my most
That's some heat right there, huh?
And I don't really receive too many, but it was just him giving me confirmation that this thing is real.
Yeah.
That's right, man.
Hey, the brother got some heat right there.
Do you saw? Okay, you got that Romans 12. Start at verse 11. 14.
So we got terminal adjective mid 15th century. It says relating to a marking boundary, pertaining to a boundary or end. It says in boundary line, fatal, situated at the extreme end point of a rail lineway. You know, so
Final end.
terminal endpoint. It's an endpoint.
And when,
It went into fatal.
Look when you said as in boundary, right? That reminded me of Malachi.
The boundary he can't pass.
Yeah, that's that one. And Malachi 1 and 4, where it says he is the border of wickedness.
Yeah.
So the Esau is a terminal human being. You see what I'm saying?
He's terminally ill. He's spiritually sick.
Yeah.
The whole head is sick.
The whole,
Hey, but although his words be smooth as butter,
You know,
war was in his heart.
That's right, man. You know, so this man is a cancer that has to be through chemotherapy, spiritually radiated out of this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Thermal radiation.
Well, yeah, you get chemotherapy, which is radiation.
Yeah.
He's gonna get that real life chemotherapy.
Yeah. Because it's going to be. Look, because look, during Sodom, he said.
The more you know.
He said that Egypt or Babylon, he's going to do unto it as in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. He did what? Change the elements. That's a chemical reaction. Chemo stands for chemical. It's because they're chemically changing in the body, the cells, so that
It's a chemical therapy.
Yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying? So the Most High is going to fucking use these missiles that is going to chemically change the makeup. Remember, and
Making that real
and
chemical
the
therapy. That's a video. That's a video title.
and the elements shall burn with fervent heat. You know. But get that Romans real quick for us, Baba Prashant.
This is Romans 12 and 11. Not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord.
Right. So we're not supposed to be lazy in this thing. All right. Not slothful in business. This is our occupation, as it says in Ecclesiasticus 38:1. We occupied in prophecies.
A reasonable service.
Our reasonable service, man. Continue on.
It's an insider though, right quick, man. I brought out a video and I pretty much went into this, man. But you are the prophets, man, who are proclaiming to be men of the Lord. We don't feel like you standing on business, man. You know, but the men of the Lord over here, GMS and the men on down, we about our Father's business, right? But I'll continue on.
Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer.
Right. So you notice it said patient in tribulation, man.
Long
You know what I'm
suffering.
saying? Long suffering, bro. You got to be able to understand and discern in the spirit of what is the best decision to make as a spiritual man of the Lord, as an Israelite. Go ahead, Ak.
Distributing to the necessity of saints, given to hospitality.
I don't know if that's
So, you know, being brotherly, you know. And before that, you know, that's feeding the sheep.
Romans
You know?
13 and 11.
13.
That sun is right in my eyes.
This is Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time,
So you're supposed to know the times that we in, man. America is about to be destroyed, like we said. with thermonuclear equipped hypersonic intercontinental ballistic missiles. The MOTB is about to be pushed. They're going to try to put a radio frequency identification microchip in your hand, on your head. All right, when that push, all hell's about to break loose. All right, and we're going to talk about it, but I just had, knowing the time, what time we in? Banks are closing, man. Not the sixth bank in America, Citizens Bank of Iowa, just crashed, and your biggest banks in America, Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, they all had deposit delays, man.
Yep.
And we in the beginning of the month, niggas is not able to pay their fucking rent, man.
Damn.
So anytime we hearing all this war shit ramping up, the dollar's gonna crash, and they're gonna bring out that central bank digital currency, man. All right, cashless society, man. Go ahead, so we supposed to know the time, go ahead.
That now it is high time. That now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Yeah, that it is high time. Matter of fact, let me look up that word high time in the Greek. All right, high time. Now, when we go to the concordance and we look up high time, it's hora. It says a certain definite time or season fixed by natural law and returning with the revolving year. Of the seasons of the year, spring, summer, autumn, winter, the daytime, a 12th part of the daytime, an hour, any definite time, point of time, moment. Yeah, instant, season, short.
Well, yeah, there's a season for everything.
An hour. So that's where the word hour comes from.
Hora.
From hora.
In Spanish.
Yeah. Or yeah, right. You see what I'm saying? What hour is it? Que hora es. So that's how you know it's a Latinized language. Spanish, Italian,
Right.
French, and Portuguese. The so-called Roman love languages.
Yeah, the love languages, romance languages.
Yeah, romance languages, which is all derived from Latin. All right, so it just means the time. So it is high time. It is the instant. It is the season. This is now the hour that because we at the last hour of this thing, man. Notice it said the 12th part going up. You see what I'm saying? It's time for the 12 tribes of Israel to rule, man, under their King David, under the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, Yahweh Shai. All right, go ahead, huh?
For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
Yeah, so you got to know what is salvation. All right, you go to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5. Okay, it tells you the strangeness of his salvation. What is the strangeness of his salvation? You getting beamed up into what the world calls UFOs. They're the chariots of Israel, of fire. Because that's where your body is not able to encompass them G-forces. This is why your body has to be changed. You see what I'm saying? Your this carbon-based body. That's why when you get on certain rides and shit, like you feel like your stomach is in you tempted the Lord, dude. You're not supposed to be feeling like that. That's why
you jump out of a plane.
Yeah, you holding your baby up or something like that. You feel me? And then you throw her, the face changes immediately, and as soon as you catch her, it's back to smiling. You throw her up, it's oh my God, and you're smiling again because the organs and the way the water. Remember, you like 70% water. Water moves in its viscosity different. The density. It's all science and shit. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be changed. That's the salvation that we're looking for, because that's the only way out of here. There is no escaping the flying swords, man. The fiery arrows. You see what I'm saying? That is going to come. That is when it hits its terminal stage. it can't be stopped, man. That's like you trying to stop a locomotive that sees somebody taped to the tracks in an old movie or some shit, and the nigga hit the brake, and in the movie, and it's slowing, and you still gonna get ran the fuck over, man. Good.
The night is far spent.
See, so that's the point. We was going into the Watchmen, and the night cometh. See, so what does it mean by the night is far spent? Matter of fact, I'm gonna get it in the NLT real quick.
I had a precept about the Watchmen.
Con. Um, NLT. So this is Romans 13 and 12 in the NLT. The night is almost gone. The day of salvation will soon be here. So remove your dark deeds like dirty clothes and put on the shining armor of right living. That's beautiful. Yeah, Pa, get that precept, Aunt.
Con, just to because they had brought up, the watchman, and the Most High, established this, from, the time of Isaiah and before. This is Isaiah 62:6. It says, "I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night," because you're going into that. "Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence." So we're supposed to be out here, reining this thing in, if you will, until the Most High, burn this place up.
Can you get Revelation 21 real quick, Op? Because it says, "I have set thee watchmen upon thy what? Thy walls." All right? Oh, well, because you got Edomites on YouTube talking about they watchmen. So we're going to prove to you, according to the scriptures, who those watchmen are. You know what precept I'm looking for in Revelation 21?
Watchmen are for the kingdom of Edom.
True, right? Because they want to heal Babylon. But the scriptures say, "Forsake her, she can't be healed." You know what I'm saying? If we all band together, we can go against these evil globalist new world order. We just gotta not comply. Fuck out.
You on 19?
Because you would think.
Yeah, right here, right?
We gotta be out here. We gotta be putting in that work.
But you would think. I mean, the men of the law will utilize those underground videos to pretty much bring out the truth and make it plain upon tables. But for real, they're doing it for their people. They ain't doing it to wake up the hopeful elect. They're not doing it to warn the sheep of the Lord. They're doing it to warn the kingdom of Eden, right? So that they can heal this place. But like the brother just went into, it can't be healed.
A lot of them feel like they're going to be on some Terminator Judgment Day type shit and survive it out and fucking rebuild like it's Assassin's Creed after the fucking implosion.
Yep, we're going to get that in matter of fact, can you pull that up? Malachi chapter 1, verse 1. Go ahead,
this is Revelation 21 and verse 12. And it says, "And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and the 12 angels and names written thereon, which are the names, the 12 tribes of the children of Israel."
Right. So those names that is on the gates, that is on the walls of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. So those are the watchmen, that you read in Isaiah.
Yeah, you can picture them. You can picture them spiritually on that wall. That's heavy.
Because remember, the third temple is being built. I mean, it is built. You see what I'm saying? It is a spiritual temple of the house of David being raised up, and the Most High closed the breaches. I just listened to the camp with the apostles, man. Apostle Tahar said it, and he's holding to it. He thinks the elect is sealed, man. You see what I'm saying?
Well, that lambs backs to what you're saying already, because verse 19 lambs backs with that, because it says that the wall was garnished with precious stones. You see what I'm saying? So verse 19 lambs backs.
Yeah. So read it real quick. So we are lively stones, like the scripture says, man.
And this is Revelation 21 and 19. It says, "And the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished." And notice how it's the foundations of the city, because the elect is going to bring back the rest of that wall, the city. You see what I'm saying?
Who's that chief cornerstone?
Yahweh Shai.
That's right. And then the apostles would be the it goes into it in Revelation 21. Those 12 apostles that followed him would be basically the order of that is built on the chief cornerstone first, and then the rest of the 144,000.
Just to read it again, it says, "And the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third a chalcedony, the fourth an emerald." And it reads on the rest of the 12 stones, which are representative of the tribes.
Right. That's right. And can I say this? It's beautiful that we're bringing this chapter out, because I had a situation that occurred roughly 2.5 weeks ago with an Eve at the job, or she might be a tear, like I was telling her, lock your hands. More or less, we as men of the Lord like to wear precious gems because ultimately all of those gems belong to the children of Israel on the right-hand side, on the righteousness side. Esau, Edom is the one who uses it for wickedness. I was breaking that down to her, and she had no fucking understanding.
If you want to get to what precept we had, Malachi 1:4, right? Hold that one too, but I want you to get in Tobit to go with the gemstone testimony that you had, because like you said, there's people that use some things that the Most High really had us to use on the right-hand side, all right, using it for the left hand. We're supposed to use it for its beauty. You see what I'm saying? For the vibrations that it might magnify, so to speak. You see it, but people are using this shit for witch and warlock type shit. But the reason, me personally, if you type in into Tobit, where Jerusalem basically shall be built up.
That's heavy you say that.
Yeah,
and that's one of the reasons we're not supposed to be boastful in certain things, because the wicked do it. Because the Most High says in the scriptures, the wicked do them as well. Like for instance, like witches actually fast and pray a lot, man. And some brothers, it's hard for them to keep the Day of Atonement. So that's why I'm supposed to be boastful.
Nah, that makes a lot of sense, bro. You see what I'm saying? And remember this in the scriptures, it says that in Isaiah 14, for he wants to be like the Most High.
Right.
So that shows you, if you know the Lord and how he works, you also know how his left hand energy works, because that left hand energy is going to try to copy the right hand energy every time.
And then don't forget, a false balance.
It's like in a symbiotic relationship.
I love it. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh. All right, what is balance? Left, right, up, down, all right, etc. I got that balance. Tobit.
I want to grab it at the etymology.
This is the book of Tobit in the Apocrypha, chapter 13 and verse 17. I'll start at verse 16. For Jerusalem, Yasharallah, shall be built up with sapphires and emeralds and precious stones. Thy walls and towers and battlements with pure gold. Verse 17. And the streets of Jerusalem shall be paved with beryl and carbuncle, and stones of Ophir.
Right, which is gold. You see what I'm saying? Remember, he said he's going to make man like
gold, the
wedge
of
Ophir. So I'll say that to say a lot of brothers, whether they wear stones or they wear gold, certain jewelries, it's to remind us of what we're working for. You feel me? The kingdom, and how beautiful the kingdom is going to be if we put in this work, because we want the reward. All right. What did you have?
Yeah, I just wanted to land back for Debaki. I got the etymology of balance. So the verb balance, circa 1570, is to be equal with. So you need to be on par or equal with what the scriptures say. A spiritual man or a man of the Lord ought to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And then balanced, circa 1590, is in equilibrium. So balanced out. So it's evenly dispersed. It's equilibrium.
That's why in Ecclesiastes, Solomon, which if you can receive it, was Yahweh Shai in the reincarnation.
And that's why we got to rightly divide the word of truth.
Yeah.
So if you're preaching the wrong things, obviously you can't be in equilibrium. You can't be in balance.
That's right. Do not be over righteous, while without
kill thyself.
For all that time, do not be over wicked. You see what I'm saying? Paraphrase.
I got that Malachi 1.
Yeah, I wanted to finish out this Romans real quick. Right?
This is Romans 13.
High time again.
This is Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe. The night is far spent.
Right, so the night is almost over, man. All right, the kingdom of Esau is almost done. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, which is eon, an age, the end of this age, and Jacob is the beginning of it there that followeth. All right, the kingdom of heaven is going to start with Jacob. All right, the supplanter, which he's named turning to Israel, the Prince of Power. And Yahweh Shah is going to bring that into fruition. All right, while him coming back and destroying this place and delivering the elect. Yeah?
The day is at hand.
Right, the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. The day is what? When the sun is at its highest. All right, meaning light is shone forth. Light, the sun is all symbolic and metaphorical for wisdom. All right,
It gives life.
Yeah. You know, right.
Plants won't
You
grow
know?
if it's just nighttime 24/7. You know what I
exactly.
mean? Like,
And you're not supposed to worship the goddamn sun anyway.
yeah.
You know, I watched the classic Great Millstone video of them back on 34th Street. You know, and he was like, "Yo,
Getting that sun worship.
Yeah, you worshiping Christmas. You don't even know you worshiping the sun, man. All right, the sun is dead. All right, during the winds of solstice,
Which makes perfect sense when they break it down like that, you know?
Hell yeah, bro. And they waiting for springtime to come back, and it's going to.
Because if you was a goofy motherfucker in the ancient world, yeah, you would think this, you know, that if you didn't have the spirit working with you, you'd think the sun was dead, and they're gonna do whatever to try to get it back.
Y'all want to worship something? Worship the moon. And
Which
stars.
further proof it to show us men of the Lord, you know, that actually care about this truth of how much a beautiful thing it is and how much we should cherish it, man.
Right.
That we're not, you know, carried away with that wicked wine, man.
The philosophies of Eve.
Right.
The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness.
Right. So all of that shit you did in the world, that confusion ass wickedness that you was doing, all right, cast that off, man. All right, that's why in the NLT it says, yo, cast off your sins as if dirty clothes. I come home from the gym after work 10 hours a day, 2 hours almost in the gym. I literally go straight to the bathroom and shower, bro.
Might be straight man,
yeah, Edomites is wicked, son. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I gotta
Edomites go to the grocery
wash
store.
these off.
You be thinking you buy the onions and shit. You just buy Esau, bro.
Esau, right, you know?
Them niggas be stinky. And Elamites stink too.
Yeah, oh, Khan, yeah.
It goes back to their religion and shit.
Yeah, Khan.
They don't use
That hummus and all that curry in their diet too.
That's a good show.
Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light.
Right.
Let us walk honestly, as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife.
Wanton means undisciplined. You see? So you're not supposed to be moving around here incontinent. All right? Lack of self-control. You see what I'm
Wanton
saying?
eyes, the scriptures say.
Yeah.
So you got them undisciplined eyes.
Eyes, yeah,
You got to
looking
thirst for
and
everything in life.
lusting, yup.
Like, oh, hit man, why you got a beautiful ass bitch and I go to regular rest?
Yeah.
Man, chill out. You got a bitch at least.
Yeah. And why you looking at another nigga bitch?
You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, on how pretty she is and shit.
And being envious.
You know what I mean?
What the hell,
That's wanton eyes, undisciplined.
Bad, huh?
Not in strife and envying, but put ye on the Lord Yahushai, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So we're supposed to be walking in the spirit. All right. So now, if you want to get back to that Malachi, because the brother Azara made a beautiful point, which I always remember that it's like another kind of like Freemasonic slogan. Even though they put it in cartoons, that rise of the phoenix. You see that
Phoenix
bird,
from the ashes.
yeah, it comes out from the ashes. Like you tried to kill the bird, but now this fire bird, which to me just sounds like an eagle on fire, or you know what I mean?
Right.
Like a phoenix is just another fucking way, an ancient term,
A fiery eagle.
fiery eagle type shit.
It's really a demon because they're just deifying some animal
Yeah.
and giving it spiritual
Spirit
power.
power and shit like that. Yeah.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse. What is it?
Verse 1.
Yes, sir. The burden of the word of the Lord Yahweh to Israel by Malachi.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So listen, this Malachi was prophesying against you Israelites and what you're gonna have to deal with. You feel me? And what we're dealing with already now. All right. See, so Notice the word of the Lord. The word of the Lord is a burden to a lot of Jake out here, man. All we doing is bring you the word of the Lord, but it's a burden unto 2/3 of you here in Babylon the Great. Go ahead, Ak.
Verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord Yahweh. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
Right. That's like yo, which I've heard it before. My father, he had custody of my sister on the weekends and shit. But anytime things need to get done or paid for, he paid for it. You get in an argument. I hate you, Dad. Fuck is you trying to imitate Edomite? You see,
Edomite motherfuckers.
Yeah, mentality of saying shit like that. You see what I'm saying? I mean, her mother is an Edomite. But the point of what I'm saying is that this is the same type of understanding when you referred on a macro scale. I've loved you. I've taken care of you. There's plenty of scriptures like in Ezekiel when you was waddling in your blood. I wiped you off.
Or the Most High planting a vineyard.
And you see, you know what I mean?
And they bring forth strange fruit.
And yet you saying, how have you loved me? Look at all this shit I'm going through. What are you talking about? You put exactly. Good.
Wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob. And I hated Esau.
Right, so he hates Esau and his descendants. So when he says he loved Jacob, it's not just talking about Jacob. Obviously, you see what I'm saying? It's talking about every seed that came out of Jacob and the 12 patriarchs. All right, Reuben, all the way down to Benjamin, Judah to Issachar. Okay, go ahead.
And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Read that part again, slowly.
And I hated Esau and laid his mountains,
his governments, his kingdoms,
and his heritage,
all his progeny, his lineage, and everything that the property that he has and everything. Or with it, go ahead.
Waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Right, waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
It's just further proof. Most High hates.
Yeah. You see that?
Hey, just want to throw that out there. There's that buzzwords.
And notice, right? Remember, I brought it out, I think, when we were doing the virtual camp with the second Esdras 16 and the dragons of Arabia. You see what I'm saying? So, yo, these the Arabians that live in the wilderness. You see what I'm saying? They might come at you. They no might. They all coming at you. All right? So you Edomites that's there in that small sliver of Holy Land that you made unholy. You know, it's crazy how Tel Aviv is the #1 alphabet mafia capital in the world, man.
Well, I mean, it makes perfect sense because look at how they run the media over here in Babylon. Look what they promote.
Sodomy.
And I gotta
it's like they're trying to make the world, just so used to seeing it that they can be invisible. They can camouflage it.
And Jake, don't get between that beef, man.
Right.
Don't make yourself the target between these two warring nations who we want to go down anyway, man. It makes no sense. Now you talking about let's pull up together with the water bottles and the soda cans and we going to come on.
Amalek has never been on your side anyway.
It's fucking nonsense, man. Now you thinking Amalek is thinking we for that cause now. If you check the comment section in most of those videos and that shit that went down, if you know, you know, right? They're talking about good job, guys, go get them. We're for you. All this other bullshit, man. We don't fuck with neither one of y'all.
That's right, man.
You know, Shalak Rayim to both of you.
That's right.
That's right.
Yep. All right, verse 4. Malachi 1 and verse 4. Mind you, this is the last book of the Old Testament. Whereas Edom saith,
right, so these so-called white people are saying this not only out loud, but in their mind too. All right, from the elite of them to the trailer trash. Go ahead.
Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished.
So they're saying that they're in poverty. That that America is not as good as it was before. We're not the Roman Empire at its highest anymore.
Make America great again.
Yeah, that type of understanding. We can't go to any country and be worshipped as a god. We can't just go to India, Tanzania, Tanzania.
They were
New
approaching
Zealand,
those countries
and just
now.
walking niggas is like, oh, what you need, white man?
They're approaching now in those countries.
Yeah. Niggas is like, man, fuck. Yo, there's animes and shit. My pops was watching the anime before I dipped in shit. Some anime and shit that's about a samurai, and all I heard was like, yeah, the Shogun, you see what I'm saying, said there's no white men in Japan. You know, we gotta. So basically, this was ancient Japan, and how the white man was coming to the shores of Japan
And fucking with them.
And then they was about to fight and then take them over. Because that's why you have Japanese wearing suit and ties now.
Right.
You think they was doing
acting more white than
Yeah,
Esau.
you
and
see
shit.
what I'm saying? Nah. They was wearing that, you know, how the old Japanese used to look, but it was an anime showing, you know, them coming on them about to fight while they're using guns. And he using swords and shit, bringing a sword to a gunfight. You know? But remember, you know, he's blessed with the sword. The modern day sword is the gun, man. You know, so no matter what you bring to this man, you feel me? And that's
He got a trick up his sleeve.
Yeah.
Esau's really a master magician. Whatever you got for that nigga, bro.
And before
He's like a master escape artist and shit.
Before he continued in Malachi on RT, I don't know if I sent it to brothers, but Hamas used a drone that did a bomb, and they showed it and zoomed it in on IDF troops on the ground, and it dropped it, and like you just saw like on some Call of Duty shit, just niggas just fall over and other niggas is running and shit like that, and then the drone is following and it runs back and shit, you know, like little shit that you might do on Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto. But I'm just using
that bomb drone out. A lot of you niggas know what I'm talking about. The bomb drone. That's that bomb drone.
Yeah, bro. Listen.
It's the reason they put in Call of Duty for you started hearing about it over there and in Ukraine.
Yeah, because when this shit the fan, bro, and then any nigga Jake thinking that he could just come against Esau, bro. You see what I'm saying? These niggas
He'll bomb drone you, nigga.
On drones, man. You don't even see it's so high. Some of the high tech ones, because usually you'll hear the drones.
Yeah, that shit's silent.
But if that shit is so high you can't see it, and then it's able to slow its speed down a little bit of the wind, the fan speed,
right,
and then drop that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? And hit its target almost damn near, knowing like, come on, bro. He's
even his fighter jets, they could be a couple miles out, shoot, and pinpointly hit you.
Hey,
well, my nigga, the Draco is not. You know what I mean? The Hellcat is as soon as that motherfucking Hellfire lock on your shit, man. It's wherever you turn, it's right there, man.
All right, Malachi 1 and chapter 1 and verse 4. Oh. Whereas Edom says at the top, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Right, so
you will not replace us.
Exactly. yeah, you're right.
Just so y'all know, the scriptures is real.
Yeah, man. They really think that they desolate out here, and they want to rebuild it. That's what this whole Great Reset is about. That's what the Fourth Industrial Revolution is about. That's what the whole Amalek and Ishmael out there fighting, all right? Because they're trying to hold that Edomite supremacy, Salakia, upon the world, man. That is the headquarters in order to do so. You see, but like the Bakia said, he's just like okay, I'm like
which. I thought they were saying you will not replace us, but if you
it's J-O-O.
Yeah, it's the small headers will not replace us. When I seen that, I was like, yo.
But it's twofold. You see, because the KKK hates what two groups the most?
Judah and Amalek.
Exactly, and they're both kind of in that same classification.
Revelation 2 and 9.
Exactly. So they hate the fake ones and they hate
the real ones.
The real ones with a perpetual hatred.
They must really hate the real ones if they hate the fake ones too.
Yeah. Because they know that we're going to see. We always say this shit, bro. Esau and Jacob was fighting in the womb, man, and it was really for that world domination, man.
Right?
You feel me? See, but we're gonna dominate the world through righteousness, through the law of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Right.
All right. So they think they're gonna rebuild the desolate place. Go ahead.
All right.
And that righteousness is gonna be through the sword, as the scriptures say. You see what I'm saying? And the saints shall take the kingdom. You know what I mean? We not gonna be out here carnal ass niggas trying to go head up with Esau.
Well,
that's
it's because
retarded.
they're gonna fight back.
Right.
You feel me? Remember it said in the law, it says, you know, and we're not necessarily going to do like, well, yeah, it says when you go into a city and you about to take it over and you about to make them tribute, declare peace first. And if they don't want to declare peace, then utterly destroy them.
Yeah.
And if they do, then you shall make them a tributary. You
Right.
see what I'm saying?
Because
So
they're gonna have to do according to the Most High's anger.
right.
You know,
So we're
Lord
just,
will. That's
yeah. So
you know,
we're
that's us.
gonna come down, and we're probably not even gonna have time to be like, oh, yeah, listen, we're coming in to spread peace upon earth.
They're gonna get to
be
jumping. That's
yeah.
what. Hey, you already that's the spirit. Now you pictured it too.
Yeah.
They gonna get to
Yeah.
fucking
They
dumping.
like, who the
They're
fuck?
out of fear.
Yeah, that Luke Cage ass shit.
Ain't
Yeah.
trying to hear none of that shit.
So
They gonna get to
and
dumping.
and that's why we're gonna be justified to be putting these niggas down, nigga, because they gonna be trying to kill us.
Hey,
God.
we want y'all
And
to,
well, we got to do. You got to pay them back double, as the scriptures say.
hey, we want
So
y'all to put up a
they
fight,
reaped
man.
it first. Like it's not unrighteous at that point.
We don't want to be handed the kingdom, man. We want to take the kingdom.
Right.
So strap up, put your armor on and shit. We still gonna shut it down. Lord will.
Yeah. That brother's popping
Well,
up.
the
Lord,
most
we be up
the
to your
scriptures,
left.
the brother already brought it out. The Most High gonna have to put the spirit on them to fight,
Facts.
because you gonna be on
Scared as
some
fuck.
real
Can-
the boys type of shit, just not no wickedness. You know what I mean?
Get second at the
You see how
That's
they,
so wicked.
they look at Homelander, them niggas get spooked.
Yeah.
So imagine you have a shot in the elect, they're gonna be like,
That's-
I don't know what else
Bro,
to do.
But that's why if you, Baba Bashar, if you can get second at 13, because it talks about that. But this is why when you grow up, you started to want to like lean towards Professor X and them. But
Yeah.
then you get as a man, you like, nah,
Yeah,
Magneto's
Magneto's that nigga.
Listen, we can't live with these humans, nigga. We have to violate these niggas. All you X-Men come together,
Yeah.
and we gonna take over this shit.
And that's spiritual because that movie is about Israel. The children of
Yeah,
Israel.
yeah, because the
That's
X-Men,
perfect word. I violate.
yeah, it's gonna be a violation upon those that don't want Yahweh Shah to reign over them, man. You know,
Bring them forth. I shall
say
slay
them.
them.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
read the rest of them now.
We gonna bring a few of you before the Lord, man, so we can see all the imaginations he got. You know,
And
to
that's-
destroy you.
And that's only really
You talking
talking
about
about Jake.
You want the monkey?
They about to get real spooky
Yeah,
out
yeah,
here.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Jay.
Yep, yep,
Real
real
spooky.
spooky.
Jay, I guess he's just gonna be a heathen to us. Jake is
Yeah, because remember, he regards the heathen as nothing.
Spittle.
man. Spittle. So that's why you feel me when you go into the law, which people, other camps can't get.
That's it. Yeah, you're not
These
killing
other-
a Jake.
These other women and shit.
You're literally-
violating they men,
It's the equivalent of tipping
a
over
lot
water
of
to the
them,
Most
when
High.
they see spiritual power, they just gonna be
They gonna get down
automatically.
in
And the earth was created for our sakes. So they did all that.
Shave off their head.
You know what I mean? And the Most High's gonna put it on your spirit anyway. So you're not even gonna be really controlling that animation that you're doing.
Right. All right.
You gonna finish this?
I got you, bro.
And then it says, they shall build. Do you want to start? Right here. They shall build, but I will throw down.
Right. So this is what they're doing right now with the WHO, the WEF, the UN, right?
Right.
The FEMA,
I am.
all right? The NSA, FBI, CIA,
Homeland Security.
Mossad, fucking
MI6, MI5.
You see what I'm saying? They are the DOD, all of that shit. They're coming together and trying to build up, all right, and have an ultimate power through their Romanized, draconian measures. Because that's eventually what it's going to be, man. Because they want to completely create a hedge between the ultra rich and the mega poor, man. And anybody that don't want to be part of that mega poor, which a lot of these Edomites, because they want capitalism, they want to be upper middle class.
Right.
No, ain't no. It's
Middle
either
class.
you're gonna be with us worshiping a Shaitan, but they already chose who's gonna. So look.
Yeah, you can't just join the clique.
But look, right?
No
Just
new
like how
friends.
Elder Apostle Hall said, he thinks that, which I see, I understand what he means now, that the elect is sealed already. Meaning, so let's say you still in the world. If you the elect, you gonna come and wake up. You see what I'm saying? But as far as who is who, and it's already sealed. You see what I'm
The
saying?
scriptures say the elect was sealed at the foundation.
They said, that's right.
So before the elect even helped you, how was I build this motherfucker? It was already allotted they was
Yeah,
gonna
a lot
be
of-
saved.
So look on the
So
left.
they could be off right now.
So new friends is right. Huh?
Yeah, so look on the left-hand side then. See, you can't just join into the council, the Club of Rome. the Trilateral Commission,
Right.
the Bilderberg Group that meet out there.
Yeah, you're not in that bloodline. You're
Right.
not in that clique.
Yeah, so all these niggas that's not a part of that Edomites, that's not a part of that club, but think that they're gonna somehow,
Jump ship.
Yeah, bro. Like you don't have a ticket. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the scriptures say, the righteous let him be righteous still, the wicked let him be wicked still. So 2/3 niggas can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna fucking change my lot, my destiny, what the Most High set apart. I'm gonna take one of his elect out and be an imposter. That's essentially what these 2/3 or not 2/3, but these everyday Edomites think. You see what I'm saying? That their fucking elite is gonna reach down and save them.
Oh man, that's heavy. That was heavy.
Because you're seeing the elites and how they really feel about y'all right now. They're collapsing your economy. They're selling the bits they can away, and they chilling, sipping mojitos, bro. They don't give a fuck.
Look, 2 weeks ago, Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan Chase, he sold 1 million shares of his own bank on the stock market, and then next thing you know, his same bank, the deposit delays happen and shit like that. These elites know that this shit is going to crash, man, because they get the messages, they get in the rooms and at the parties.
Yeah, they chilling.
Yeah, of wet, and
they're doing the drugs.
time. Yeah, it's going to happen, and they try to put themselves in a position
like,
to profit off of it.
Next month we're gonna do this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Type shit.
Taking a white girl.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's more than likely a little kid and shit, and they in front of a little Baphomet symbol and shit.
Facts. All right, right here. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Right. You see, so they're the wicked, as the scriptures say, man. And when you go into that word, matter of fact, let me look at that. That's on the other hour. Let me look at that word border. 4:14.
We're at an hour.
I do have that etymology online Bible too.
Yeah, you want to look up border?
In that one, that's right here.
Yeah,
And etymology?
Yeah.
Etymology, excuse me.
That's a great app to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
That's a must have as an Israelite.
Yeah, I have
Must have and blue letter. And if you can, a spare apocrypha app.
So in the Hebrew, border is Gabawa. That's how it's pronounced. Gabawa. It says border, territory, region, territory of darkness. Okay. By extension, territory enclosed, border, bound, coast, great landmark, limit, quarter, space. The root word, all right, Gabal, all right, is properly to twist as a rope, to bound as a line, be borders, set bounds about, all right. So to bound. So he's abounded of wickedness. He is the limit. He is the region. He is the territory of wickedness. I'm talking about his heritage, his lineage. All right.
It doesn't get more simple than how the broke it down, to be honest. Border, this is the word. Border in an online etymology, C1400, to put a border, 1530s, as to lie on the border of, that might be wrong, go all the way up. Okay.
I tell you, bro. Maybe that might be. But then I see the Kingsmen now. Number one. That's how they got them niggas.
Border originally.
Yep. They play that frequency. But no.
Something surrounding a shield.
Lord willing,
just
hey,
like
no,
how
it's no
the
enchantment
border
against
or
Jacob.
garment.
You know what I'm saying? There's no
It's what's
enchantment against
so
Jacob. Fuck all that shit.
Something that's the surround. So they are surrounded in wickedness. You see what I'm saying? As the scriptures say.
Okay, John, finishing that.
Shalom, Mark.
The border of wickedness and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh hath indignation forever.
Right. Indignation is righteous anger.
Forever.
All right. Forever. So the
Not a little bit.
Yeah. I know the Most High hates the Edomites, the so-called white people. All right. Forever, man. And he hates them since the inception.
That anger is not for the turn.
Hell no.
That's a scary thing.
The scripture say the Most High doesn't change. You see, and meddle not with a man that's a subject unto change. All right, it says Yahweh Shah the same then, now, and forever. You see? So if he says something then, but then you got wacky-tacky Christians who try to make it seem like
It's okay for the alphabets to get married.
Fuck all that.
Nah, man.
You know? Anybody have any precepts or whatever?
I was holding 2nd Esdras 13.
Yeah. Let's get that.
Talk about this going into Esau, Edom, fearfully fighting for his life. This is 2nd Esdras 13 and 5. And it says, after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number.
So to get context, Isaiah, right, in the Lashon Kodash, right, he saw the Lord coming back in majesty with the angels as he was traveling through the waters above the firmament, which is outer space, all right, which is the second heaven. Okay,
That'd be crazy to see too.
Yeah, and they kind of show you it. I mean, like let's say, like in North Korea, right? They have the missiles on their trucks, and then we're on the side of the road and we're watching it, and they're like, oh my God, look at the country that, you feel me, as they're parading down the street and shit. So in the vision, like kind of like if you saw Thanos in his ship and all of and it's just real slow, coming through space and shit. This is kind of like what he saw Yahweh Shah just standing on the Father's ship and all the angels following him, and he's just over here with the beard just waiting as he's getting closer and closer to earth. This is kind of like, so then when it get to the verse that you get to, all right, then he actually ruptured the firmament, so to speak,
cracked the
skies, we like to say.
Rolled it back,
right? And then this is when he was revealed to the world, the oikomen, all right, every inhabitant upon earth. Go ahead. Yeah, it is. I've been seeing it from down there.
Out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Right. So subdue, all right, to put them under. You see? All right, you're not meant to be on top. This is why it says that.
Well, they came to subdue the man.
Yeah.
Which we know Yahweh Shai. Because they're gonna put the spirit on them to fight.
Yeah. So read it again, Axelaki. I might have.
You good, brother. I'm gonna start over. 2nd Esdras 13 and 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Right. So all the nations that were fighting with one another, they came all on board to fight this extraterrestrial threat, this outside of terror, of the earth threat.
Well, you want me to start at 3 so we can set the stage?
Said, yeah, okay, we can do that.
I got you, brother. Salakia. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 13, verse 3. And it says, we'll start at 2. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And behold, and lo, that man waxed strong with thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were under him. So as the brother was saying, that man, back down in verse 5 is obviously Yahweh Shai. You see what I'm saying? Verse 4, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. Verse 5, back to what we were reading. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. Going into Esau, Edom, and the heathen and the princes of these nations, having their armies, meet Yahweh Shai. You know what I mean? Which is, through the spirit, you're gonna be in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat.
I gotta breathe. Just to land back on how Yahweh Shai is gonna come to destroy all you fucking armies on earth. Isaiah 63 and verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. So look, it just said
upon the mountain, because that's the next verse right here.
So that traveling in the greatness of his strength is the same of that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven, which is the angels, man.
Right.
So he's going straight to Edom, straight to Basra, which is here in America, man. all right? Because Basra was the capital city of Edom, all right? And just like in Isaiah 14, he said he sitteth, talking about Lucifer, all right, which is a title, light bearers on the left-hand side for right now, all right, is your Illuminati, your high Edomites, Amalek for real. If you want to get to it, they sit in the sides of the north, which is here in North America.
Well, they're not even really light bearers anymore because the light's out.
Yeah, they took
It's lit up the world.
Yeah, the most
He snatched it. He lit up the whole world.
Right. Lights out, nigga.
And then I thought about
Hey,
the
you
song.
fucking switch.
Utility company said no. Yeah. No facts. All right, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?
Right. So he's using symbolism for his garments dyed, all right, as the wine in the
wine press.
The wine press. So just like you would go to Italy, you know
step
what I'm
on the
saying,
grapes.
step on the grapes
or Napa,
and it gets all up to your knees and all that. He's showing how much blood he's going to spill of the Edomites, the so-called white man, man.
Yep.
That's who he's coming to kill, man. All right, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ.
because Basra is a people before it's a place.
Just like Jerusalem.
Yep.
This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Right.
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
Right.
I was done.
He's going to save. He's going to be mighty, and that shows you you can't save yourself, and that flea doctrine is off. You feel me? That's that strangeness of salvation. Being beamed up is a mighty act, man, and it's the elect of Israel. How much more did you?
Verse 2. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. Verse 3. I have trodden down the winepress alone.
Yeah, all credit is going to go to Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
All right, it's not like
That
he's going to
blood's-
be the one to actually kill.
He's going to have a lot of blood on his hands, spiritually, so to speak.
Yeah, so to speak.
Final verse. And of the people there was none with me, for I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury.
Right, and in Malachi, remember, said he had the people who have indignation, righteous anger forever. So that's why it says he's trained on them in their anger, because Basra, Edom, the Edomites is who he's angry with, man. You feel me?
Exodus 17 and
They
16.
didn't touch the apple of his eye, man. You Jake out there, guys.
And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, what's the movie? Fuck, bro. Or any movie for real. Anytime you get too close and it's execution style, and you shoot them, boom. What's gonna happen? The blood gonna sprinkle on from your garment.
Right.
You feel me?
I was just talking about the boys, that scene where the little Edomite lady's head exploded, you know what I mean, from the superhero, you know what I'm saying? And the blood went all on the little Edomite dude's face who was talking to her.
Yeah.
And the nigga was screaming, and it cuts to him, he's washing it, the chunks of brain is falling out his hair and shit.
So I just wanted to point out the poetry of how Jake
Yeah.
wrote this. You know, Isaiah. You feel me? Like yo, it's gonna sprinkle. Like he gonna be. And you could like
On some
what's
Pulp
the
Fiction type
movies where
shit.
The niggas play Beethoven in the background, and then that's when they start going killing. So while he's in the killing scene, it's and it's shing.
Kill Bill
Yeah,
type shit.
Kill Bill type shit, yeah. You know what I mean? Fact. So that's how the Most High gonna come, and when he violate this place, bro, I'm telling you, it's gonna be tears of joy if you in them chariots looking down upon the sea of glass, seeing America getting just pelted by fucking nuclear missiles, and your face is lighting up from the artificial suns that it makes when them shits detonate, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yo. Son.
Have you ever seen the movie Little Nicky when there was like a so-called heaven, you know, and they was like looking down, it kind of like resembled a chariot, and they was just like looking down at the earth and shit. Similar to that.
Similar, yeah, bro.
You just see that shit light up,
Yeah.
the brother's face is looking down, it's light up, and
Light
you
up.
like, ooh,
Shit.
ooh, shit.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, finish that second episode.
Brothers need sunglasses and shit.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. You want to finish that 13 out, Sean? And we're going to get chapter 15 and we'll close out.
2nd Edwards 13 and 6. it says, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it. You know, the fathership brothers go into. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, but I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him, we were, Salakia, were all them that were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet there's fight. So going back into what we were saying, you know, the Most High's gonna have to put the spirit on them to even want to even look at Yahweh Shai.
So imagine if they're trying to fight Yahweh Shai, right? When he comes in all that greatness, and we gonna be in power under Yahweh Shai, so to speak, when we come down as New Jerusalem. Imagine how they're gonna feel. Oh, these is just men, but damn, they got spiritual power. Shit, I'm afraid, but I'm gonna still try to fight these niggas. I mean, that's the same thing with in Black Adam. Remember when he
either fight or die.
They was like, oh shit, and they shooting and and then he just do shoot, boom, and the head go off. Yo,
shoulder that nigga into the.
Yo, son, thine heart shall meditate on terror, man. We gonna be, yo.
Well, think about it. These superhero movies is like low key spiritually the heathen. The fears of what's going to happen to them from the elect, they just don't even know it.
Let's put it in context.
When they be doing the Wolverine and Deadpool shit, that's the elect getting their ass.
Let's put it in context. Who runs Hollywood?
Amalek.
And Amalek is the devil, right?
Right.
And
he's the one using our scriptures the most.
According to Matthew chapter 4.
And he's the one who steals the most from our heritage, I was going to say.
The devil knows the scripture. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, facts.
Con. Yeah. Reading on, it says, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
Yeah, so that's it's all metaphors for them concentrated fire laser beams that's coming out of
them chariots.
The chariots, man. You see what I'm saying?
World of Worlds.
They're gonna be sending cruise
zapping
missiles.
Zapping niggas.
They're gonna be sending cruise missiles, ICBMs, anything that they can to that fathership. The force field probably gonna swallow up all of the power.
And they might just shoot it down with the lasers. The angels gonna be having fun. Just shooting the rockets out the sky. You be like, oh shit! Because think about it, Amalek can shoot the rockets out the sky with the little iron dome. So the chariot's gonna be lasering the fuck out them little rockets.
And he might even be dramatic with it, just like in certain movies. He'll let the noise wind up.
Yep.
And then big ass.
It'd be that big ass burst, yeah.
Boom.
All that shit just don't work. You see what I'm saying?
And the next thing you
like
know,
in what is the day after tomorrow or whatever.
Yeah, bro. I mean, hey man.
And we in them times.
Or the day the earth stood still with Keanu Reeves. Where the chariot, just none of that shit worked. They like, oh nigga, if they do anything, we're fucked.
Can I say this real quick? It's over because those Palestinians just had a march to the White House. I think they sent over 100,000 of them.
Yeah, I was doing a video on that. Yeah, they smear and paint on the White House and all that good jazz, which is sedition amongst men. That's sedition amongst men. Yeah. Thousands upon thousands. But reading on verse 10, verse 11. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. So he saw Isaiah saw the great multitude, and he said, Yahweh Shai, let the chariots, let him have it. And that multitude, what they saw was gone. A smell of smoke. And you think about the ICBMs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, when it hit, some of them niggas got hit at such a close proximity to the epicenter. You know what I mean? their shadows is on the
Shadow
steps of the court
Yeah,
building
they
and
burn.
shit.
Yep.
That's some, you know what I mean?
Yep.
The body just is, everything is vaporized, but that man's shadow is still there because he was blocking, you know, the sun at that point in time when the atmosphere got superheated.
Yeah.
Man, it gets deep, man.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, man. So just imagine what Yahweh Shah got for these devils, man.
Is that pretty much it on that?
That's pretty much it. You know, just getting into Yahweh Shah beating ass.
Yeah. We're going to get in the second Esdras 15. We're going to close it up 1 through 11 because it talks about these times that we in. We are in Matthew 24, second Esdras 15, second Esdras 16. You know,
a few different parts.
Yeah, a few different parts.
Acts
you know
2.0.
Acts 2.0. Daniel, you know, 12. The 10 toes, and Daniel 3, was it? Revelation 13.
You know what's beautiful? Hey, we're here a little and we're there a little.
Yeah,
Hey, we're here a little and we're there a little. That's it. That might be a topic.
Yeah, facts. You know, yeah, playing out the prophecies, man.
It's the second Esdras, 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people.
Who are the Most High's people? The Israelites. You so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Go ahead.
The words of prophecy.
All right. So who speaks the words of prophecy? The prophets. The prophets is God's men. They speak in the words of the Most High. That's who the Most High is dealing with. All right. Men, prophets. Go ahead.
Which I will put in thy mouth.
Right. So these aren't our words. These are His words that He put in our mouth. Go ahead.
Saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper.
Right. So in the ancient world, they didn't have the unicorn internet. He wrote it on paper. We do digital epistles.
That's right.
Okay. Digital letters to the church.
Yeah, they had the scrolls.
The internet does our long work, our heavy lifting.
Yes.
Okay, so that's our writing it upon the table, like Habakkuk said.
Right.
Write
Make
the
it plain.
vision up, make it plain. So we don't do fancy words when we do a quick hit. You know, a nice little 10, 20-minute video. If the Spirit's on you to do something longer, that's what's up. You know, go ahead.
For they are faithful and true.
And those are the same words written on Yahweh Shai. So that shows you that the testimony of Yahweh Shai
It's prophecy.
is the spirit of prophecy.
To say before.
Yeah, because on his garments was written faithful and can somebody get that on the white? I think it was the white horse.
That's crazy the way you put it, though. As far as like these digital epistles being
You got it, brother?
the equivalent of the writings that they did back then. So these are going to be looked upon.
Yeah, bro. Because our life, if we are the
Might it
prophets,
be
and I
you?
do believe we are those men, through the Spirit, you know, these are things that's still going to be remembered, especially to the nutsack Israelites, that's going to be written down in the kingdom to come, man. You see, like for instance, like I heard listening to the bishop, not.
Oh yeah, because they're gonna know the truth.
This is
They're gonna want to see.
See, yeah, and, you know, and we're gonna know all the books. Remember, it says that there was miracles that Yahushua did that is so much that it couldn't even be written down in all of the books.
That's gonna be tight. The elect getting to meet Yahweh Shai and him telling them all the, you know what I mean?
You know, what's the name?
Or telling you shit that, you know, the elders or brothers did, you know? Like, nigga, you did this in 1326.
Oh!
You know what I mean? This is, hey, man.
Because there's gonna be
You gotta think on the kingdom, bro.
There's gonna be a new Passover, bro.
Con.
You feel me?
The reason behind it's gonna be different. It's gonna be this Exodus and not the old Exodus.
Yeah, you know.
So we coming into Exodus even 2.0.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Can I start at verse 10?
No,
Okay,
we're.
verse 11.
Oh yes. Oh, we're.
Revelation 19.
Yep. And then go down to verse 11.
Yo, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 19 and verse 10. The final book in the Bible.
That's right.
And I fell at his feet.
Uh-huh.
Who's this? This is John the Revelator on the island of Patmos.
That's right.
To worship him.
Who's him?
Yahweh Shai.
Nah. There was
The
an
angel.
Yeah,
The
there
angel.
we go.
And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship Yahweh power, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat.
So hold on. So that also lines up with 2nd Esdras 13. Because remember, white is symbolic for pure. Horse is symbolic for power. So John the Revelator literally saw Yahweh Shai in pure power, not meeting me as a man, coming through the firmament, man. You see what I'm saying?
You know, and the horse can be a chariot. You know, chariots are pulled by horses. You see what I'm saying? So, and these visions were got at different times too. So the metaphors used is slightly different for the same thing, which is
I wish I got the ultimate.
which is how you know the prophets wasn't contradicting each other. You know what I mean?
All right. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True.
That's right. Right.
And in righteousness he doeth judge and make war.
Right. Because the Lord is a man of war.
Part. Yeah.
You see him, the Yahweh Bashem El Shah is his name.
He's not handing out lollipops.
Yahweh's the name of the Father, Yahweh Shah is the name of the Son. So yeah, he's coming to make war, man. That's what we.
You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be a turkey drive.
Right.
Not gonna be no canned food fucking drive.
And we in war right now, but it's spiritual. We waiting for that physical war to come about, man. Because we can't do it while we in these.
In
bodies.
our own strength. In
Yeah,
our own strength.
If we ain't gonna be waging war with water bottles and cans,
that's
Right.
right. You know?
You
Throwing weak ass kicks and shit.
You got
Hey,
men
Ishmael.
out here claiming to be
Yeah,
men
cut
of
that
war,
shit out,
talking
man.
about waging war with soda cans,
Yeah.
man.
It's crazy.
That's carnal.
It's crazy. But go ahead, get back.
And the
to
other nations laugh at that. They looking at their tanks and jets
Yeah.
and their missiles like these Israelites, man.
See, look, when Revelation talk, when the devil come down with great wrath, a lot of these fake false prophets,
Right.
they really gonna see, bro.
They gonna feel that pain.
Well, because right here in my community where I live, every time I come to camp on Sunday around the afternoon, you got IUIC in the middle, right there by the traffic, handing out waters, singing, and they're playing music on fucking speakers. How's that the spirit of prophecy? What the fuck?
That's not doing the work. That's
no prophecy.
that's handing out waters, nigga.
Yeah, they're not prophets.
Hell
man.
no.
It makes sense why they at one point in time.
They might as well just start selling bean pies
Yeah, I was just about to
and
say
motherfucking
that.
call up Honorable
I
Elijah Muhammad.
I literally was going to say.
Nigga.
I literally was going to say
God, I feel you.
that they just
Spirit, that's the spirit.
That you just Israelite and Buster, because there was a reason why under the tax exemption status he was classified as Muslim. They came out with a video like that. I don't know if they
Oh,
changed it
I
or
gotta
not.
see. Yeah, that's heavy. I didn't see that.
IUIC was under a
water.
Muslim organization for the tax for the 501c3 because you passed.
And that's how they can link with the brotherhood bullshit.
Yeah. This whole shit, man. Listen, we supposed to be giving them this role that we ate and we feeding you this.
Right.
It's truth, man. And all that other shit is going. It's
folly.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Drake said, here today and gone tomorrow.
Well said,
We
brother. It's just foolishness, man.
We got a new term for them brothers too, man. We're gonna call them Islamites, right? They're not Israelites. Right?
The Islamites, yeah.
You
Hey,
got-
Khan,
you got
that's
Christianites
beautiful,
and
yeah.
you got Islamites.
Yeah, that's what they are. Islamites, man.
Fucked up.
They just was missing the bean pies, brother.
Still
You could have
worshiping-
stopped and got you a bean pie.
Still worshiping wood and stone. Man. But,
Give it a few months, they're gonna be handing out the letter everybody's hands out.
Right. The weekly
The top-
IUIC
the top.
letter.
Right. Bishop Nathaniel and the honorable Elijah, the honorable Bishop.
Nathaniel.
I think some Israelites just did an interview with that brother Ben X. One of them fucking deep Ishmael like niggas.
Yeah.
I think something like that just surfaced.
Yeah. Ben X, little Jake. He just want clarity.
Well, the Most High gonna lift up the skirt on this entire place. Everybody gonna come out the woodwork like the apostle said.
Second Esdras 15 and 4. No. 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
Right? Incredulity means no faith, no belief, lack of faith, lack of belief. You see what I'm saying? So just because niggas don't believe in what we believe in, don't let that shit sway us. The imaginations meaning because we know we're gonna get persecuted. That's what they're trying to.
Well,
they
yeah,
already got the
uncredible, huh?
plans. King
Credulity.
Alfred plan, all of that. Rex 84. They know what they're trying to do to round niggas up that are in these camps, guys.
If you say no now, you agent.
Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
I like how you made an inflection on the word die. You know, they got to hear that.
Well,
You know,
look,
they got to hear that.
Azar, what is faith according to the scriptures?
The substance of things hoped for, the evidence of that which is not
He
seen.
got that on a string.
Yeah, you see that? So those that don't have no substance and don't hope for what's coming and can't see what's coming, you're gonna die because you can't see it.
Well, you always bring it out. You always bring this one out. Hey, when the people lack vision, where the people lack vision, the people perish. To roughly paraphrase. So, because you got to have the vision, you know, to even know what you're hoping for. You see what I'm saying? So, they fucking done.
Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For the wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
And that's why Yahushua said, as in the days of Noah, so shall come. That's the same shit was read in Genesis, man. For violence have polluted the whole earth. And what did he do? He sent the first death. And that's why it says the second death is going to be this fire, man. There's nothing new under the sun. Niggas is still wicked.
The Most High
like
wiped the earth already, and niggas still didn't learn. You know, that's heavy what the brother just said. The Most High didn't hit delete on the save game and restarted the game, and niggas still made the same mistakes.
And look, he wiped the whole earth, but he's not wiping the whole earth this time. It's just America, but it makes sense why America, because America's the one that pushed all these philosophies around the world. So if you cut the head off the snake, sort of, people are going to be afraid in these other countries, like, damn, we was following America's way, and now we're going to be the ones, you know, Lord willing, of course, the 144,000 to push that, you know, that law. Right. You know what I mean?
And Salakia, though he wiped the whole world minus Noah and the 8 souls. You know, and this time it's going to be the elect.
Even so,
just so nobody used that and be like, oh, he killed everybody, then how are we here? You know, Esau likes to play the semantics game. Salakia.
No, Salakia, but even so, did he raise up Egypt to show his power? It's the same situation, man. But even it's going to be 1 billion times worse.
And how do you get 1 billion times worse than that? Is, you know what I mean? When you really meditate, it's...
Think about the plagues that Egypt got hit. That shit's crazy, bro.
To this day, niggas still praise Kemet like some great ass.
It's the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, you know, fucking Egypt.
Niggas got the hair, the fucking braid coming out.
Yeah.
I just want to be like, nigga, if they're not even ruling shit no more, bro. They tributary to the white man like everybody else.
It is trodden down.
If they have something special,
it's trash.
It's trodden down by Ishmaelites to this day.
Right.
The original inhabitants is pushed into South Sudan, parts of Kush and shit.
Just like Jake is pushed out their land.
So the same fucking doctrine and philosophies you're worshiping, them niggas is eating cow shit and taking baths and piss, man.
Right, con.
For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
Right, and who is the spirit of the Lord's mouth, man? The prophets, man. So look, he will hold his tongue no more. So he's raising up men to be his mouthpiece, to constantly say of the wickedness of what's going on.
To give him no rest.
We ain't giving them peace day or night, man. The prophets are bringing out this word day and night. Man, I was up at 2 a.m. and watching videos. I'm talking like I seen 10 videos pop up at like 2, 3 a.m., man. So we're not giving this devil rest day or night, right? This truth is coming out and it's spreading to the 4 corners of the earth.
Right, you wake up at 5 a.m. It's ting. I'm like,
brothers is bringing it out, man.
Hold on, there was a precept based on what you said. Keep things down.
It really is so many. You know, this living water, this river of water, if you will, is flowing so fast that you literally, like if you at work or something, you got to turn off your notifications.
That's real shit. That's real.
Your boss be thinking you over here fucking around, you know, talking to somebody or something, you know.
Hey, that's why look.
Shit, I can't even have my phone, but I know it's like that for brothers.
That's why I listen. Any job that I can't listen to this word while I'm working, I usually quit. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, because I want to get this word, man, all day, every day. So I can be edified, right? So I can edify the sheep properly.
And the heavy part is the truth is coming out so heavy. It's almost like Netflix because you don't even know what you want to watch. You be like, man, Apostle Gabar did a video. Tahar did a video. Shit, hey man, the elder in DC did a video. Yeah, I don't even know.
The elder in Vegas did a video.
They spoil us because they give us our videos all the time.
All the time. And it goes by like this.
Even though I complain, but since I do a heavy, laborious job at construction, I can
Listen to it.
the whole
New
day.
videos every day.
So in the morning, all of the videos throughout that people have uploaded since I was asleep, I put watch later, and I start at the top, and I just leave this shit in, and leave one headphone in, and I'm shoveling and fucking doing this shit.
Well, that's what I'm putting. I'm trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? Get this money.
I got that.
Yeah, you got 2 precepts.
All right, this is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 9, written by the Apostle Paul. For ye remember, brethren, our labor and travail, for laboring night and day.
See?
Because we would not be chargeable unto any of you. We preached unto the gospel of Yahweh.
Right.
That's heavy. This is why the brother Taz always say, quenching out the spirit, man. You see what I'm saying?
That's why I said laboring night and day, man. You see what I'm saying? You're supposed to be putting in this work night and day, whether it's the videos or you reading yourself. It's nighttime and you, let me just read this chapter real quick. You feel me?
This book, or watching the elder video. Because there's the law, it's in the law, hey, missing out the discourse of the elders.
Yeah.
Well, it's a commandment, excuse me.
Yeah. Man, your whole life is revolved around this. And this is why you might have problems with the world. I mean, it is what it is. Your treasures are in heaven, man. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know. Go ahead,
All right, precept upon precept, right? Now we're going to go to the book of Acts, chapter 26 and verse 7, also written by the Apostle Paul. Unto which promises are 12 tribes. Whoop, I think I need to start right here, probably, verse 6, just to get the context. All right, Acts 26 and verse 6. And now I stand and am judged for the hope of the promise made of Yahweh unto our fathers.
See, and who is this Paul's father? Remember, Paul said, "For I am, are they Hebrews? So am I."
Yep, for I am an Israelite of the tribe of Benjamin.
That's right. You feel me?
That's one of my favorites.
Shout out to Banyamian out here.
That's right, baby. That's right. But now, what's the name? So notice he says that he's judged. You see what I'm saying? By the what did it say? By the
And I am judged for the hope of the promise made of Yahweh.
Right. So we're doing everything we're doing. We're showing our faith by our works.
That motherfucker came up quick. I'm like, oh shit.
And Esau wants to judge us unrighteously because we have in hope of the promise of the kingdom coming. So we doing the work for it. And we're hoping to be judged on the right hand side by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Getting that pitiful case.
For the hope. See, so it's balanced. Go ahead.
All right, right here. Right here. Made of Yahweh unto our fathers. Verse 7. Unto which promise our 12 tribes instantly, serving Yahweh day and night.
Serving Yahweh day and night. Yeah,
hope to come, for which hope's sake, King Agrippa, I am accused of the Jews.
Right. You know, so that's probably, you know, when he was, you know, going through it, Paul was going through his little thing with the Roman, you know, hierarchy and shit like that. See, and he's letting them know with the 12. That's like, you can't, if this whole Bible's about the 12 tribes of Israel, man, if you can't see it, man, and you want to add other nations.
It's not for you at this point if you can't see it.
Yeah, you know. So day and night, man. Paul was putting in work day and night, bro.
You know, because you got heathen understanding this more and more. You got, you know, the women of our nation coming into the knowledge. So if you a nigga and you don't understand this, it's not meant. And like the brother Ariel likes to bring out, like the elder apostle Ariel used to bring out, you know, if the nigga don't get it, we moving on.
Right.
That's right. I was gonna say too, man. You should rejoice and be happy to do the work of the Lord, man. This is a labor of love, man. Matter of fact, I just did my first hour plus video, and I was ecstatic about it.
That's your pot. That's your pot.
Talk about it, man, because we love this truth, right? This is all we have, right? So it's a lot here.
second.
Yeah, no, you good. You're there. You're going to finish up there. We're going to close out. I did wanted to make a quick point, though.
That's
Just
your pop,
just
though,
for edification's sake. That
That's
was
your pop.
known in the time, Elder High Priest Yaquam, the father of Ariel, who used to say that. The nigga
Oh,
can't get
yeah,
away.
Salakia,
You
Salakia.
see what I'm saying? But that point, like you said, still is today. You see what I'm saying?
Con.
We not over here.
Well,
we
and
shaking
King
the
Mashai, he
dust
would
off
say,
our
"Cast
feet.
your pearls, not to swine."
Swan, yeah, come. You know what I mean? Oh, so this
That's
is
the
what I
spirit
wanted
you
to say.
coming in, brother.
Elder Apostle Tahar, he said after he watched videos on the computer, she about to go to sleep. He says he turns on his smart TV with the YouTube and just let that shit play, bro. You feel me? Till he knocked out. You know what I'm saying? That shit, I'm like, yo. So it's a heavy spirit that the Most High put on our apostles, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? They live. So if we love this thing, imagine the love. You feel
We
me?
don't love it how they.
Hey, they download
You love it 37 years, week in, week out, in season, out of season. You know what I mean? We join heirs in that same love, Lord willing, you know. And they got that same love from Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai told his mom, "What? Hey, them that do the will of my father is my mother and my brother." You see what I'm saying?
My sister, those that do the will of the Heavenly Father, man. True family.
And you know, families, they share traits, man.
Second Esdras, chapter 15. And I'll start back at the top of 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness,
Right.
which they profanely commit.
Now notice, look, profane means outside of the temple. You see, so it shows you they can constantly doing things that makes them that ritually unclean. You feel me? That wouldn't be supping with Yahweh Shai, man.
A
And
non-acceptable
the prophets
sacrifice.
is bringing it out. They're bringing it out. His tongue will not hold it back anymore, man.
Neither will I suffer them in those things.
So the Most High, he's about to take away that patience. He's coming quickly. The scripture says that though it tarry, wait for it shall not tarry. He's not going to suffer this thing no more, man. You know, he's going to come and judge this place and make war, as it said in Revelation. What was that, 19? Yep. Come on, go ahead, out.
In which they wickedly exercise themselves.
They exercise, so they repeatedly exercise. You see what I'm saying? You feel me? Doing this wicked shit, man.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
See, so there you go again with the day and night, exhorting daily, feeding their sheep thrice. They exhort. Yo, read that again out.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and
Right,
the souls.
So if you died in this truth in Yahweh Shai, all right, you in the spirit world, and the spirit is crying out to when you going to avenge, well, for what they've done to me and all the prophets. Now let's talk about the prophets that's still
You got
alive.
some angry.
And the souls of the just complain continually.
Right, man.
Exactly. You can be on some
You,
what the fuck? They killed me, Lord.
Yeah.
They fucking.
So look, and
You got a
Ezekiel
picture like that, bro.
chapter 9, verse
Jake got
4.
emotion, bro.
It says, set a mark upon the foreheads of those that sigh and cry for the abominations done in the midst thereof. Elder Pastor Hart during the camp. What is sighing and crying? Complaining, man. You want to get the fuck out of here.
That's right.
You feel me? We trying to get out of here, bro. Yep. So when it's saying complaining, man, we constantly listen. Anytime something bad happens to you in the spirit, you're supposed to pray and ask that the Most High, you know,
Judge it.
Yeah. You feel
Right.
me?
You're supposed to be telling the Most High, literally, every time you see some bullshit, this is some bullshit.
What does it
That's
say?
right.
What's the scripture say? Give them.
Niggas love to
no
complain.
rest
I don't see how it's so hard
Yeah,
for
no,
brothers
Isaiah.
to be prophets. Niggas love to complain.
Rest
Right.
until he makes
Just go to work with one.
Right.
Go to work with one nigga and tell me they don't know how to complain.
Yes, facts.
Yeah. I complain all day at work.
Because if you clocking at 8, by 8:15, Jake is already complaining, nigga. He's already sighing and crying.
Yeah.
Man, fuck, man. I can't wait to get off and do this, that, and the third. See, Jake already sighing and crying. 15 minutes into this shit.
Hell yeah, bro. And
Shit, you a man of the Lord. You a man of the Lord. You pull up to that bitch, you fucking you signed and crying before. Cause you foretell, so you could already see it's gonna be some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Video before you go in. Get
Yeah.
the strength. You can bring it up.
All right, cool. Isaiah 62, verse 7. and give him no rest till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
So we're supposed to be complaining every day, all day to the Lord about the wickedness of this place, man. The evilness of this place until he destroy this place and bring us home.
Yeah, a lot of y'all niggas complaining to your bitches, wondering why they creeping off with the next man, because you over here venting to her and saying you supposed to bitch to your house shot and put it on wax. You know what I mean?
That shows you that, because you know Christian Jake, they you know, talking about go talk to a therapist. You in the truth, you don't need to go to no therapist.
You don't need a therapist.
Weird.
You see what I'm saying?
Your house shot will send the ministering angels and get you through it. Nigga.
Can you get the etymology of therapist for me real quick while you finish?
I got you, brother.
We're gonna complain to our therapist, man. You know, somebody that can.
Because a girl was like, "Yeah, you need
therapy. You need to work that out."
It's the second address 15 and 9.
Bitch, you need therapy.
All that semen, you fucking
All those spirits.
So look, that's
you,
like how
you
you
said right
say
back to you need therapy,
look,
bitch.
that spiritual chemotherapy, y'all bitches need to be radiated.
Radiated, right? That you need that chemical therapy, bitch.
Yeah, you need to get
If I need therapy, you need chemical therapy.
And therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
So the Avengers is coming. Yahweh Shah and the angels. All right. So the so-called Marvel movie, the Avengers is coming. Yahweh Shah and the angels, man. Yeah.
But he gonna have that.
Yeah.
He gonna be angry like the
they
Hulk,
mix
though,
Yahweh
nigga.
Shah and all of that shit.
He ain't finna be weak ass Captain America. He gonna be angry like the Hulk.
Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm.
That mighty hand and stretched out arm is Yahweh Shah and the angels, man.
And smite Egypt with plagues as before.
That's right. So this is how you know it ain't Egypt talking about the all right. This is spiritually, which is called Sodom and Egypt, which is America. So plagues is coming to this place. Man.
And smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land thereof.
That's why I think darkness is going to come to a land, thick darkness, a darkness that may be felt, as it says in the plague in Exodus. The Most High showed that the sun god Ra was no god, and he made the sun not come
The
up
spirit, yeah.
for 3 days, and niggas was bugged the fuck out. So that was a plague of the Egypt.
Niggas weak, bro.
So I think that
Niggas weak.
because look, niggas worship. You got Scientology, right? You got a religion. You got technocracy. You got niggas that worship technology, AI and shit. Remember talking to AI Jesus and AI Allah and shit?
Con.
So imagine
The AI sermons.
if the Mossad takes out the internet, you feel me, just for 3 days or some shit, everybody.
Oh, well, hey, that's heavy.
Just like
If the Most High take out the internet, the Most High taking out some niggas' girlfriends. Niggas getting with the AIs and shit, bro. You nigga might. I can't have Susan. Hey, bro, Susan was a goddamn fucking algorithm, nigga.
I just saw something today where it said several U.S. states are on high alert for World War III attacks. All right, we're in those fucking times. Somebody who uploaded it was Willie D.
I see that shit on the ball here.
That Egyptian ass nigga.
What's wrong with you, man?
But yeah, he revealed that today, and I was watching it, and a lot of people or a lot of states are on high alert, so we're in those times. And I don't want to say this on video because I don't want to get took down, but an E.M. Attack is imminent at this point.
Lord will.
I'm gonna say this too, bro, because
I want to go to work.
That shit that I posted, I don't know if y'all seen it a while back. I think I put it in the chat, the video or the actual PDF file of
Yeah.
So there's 4 threats that to the power grid, and the ones I remember off the top would be EMP, cyber attack, physical threat, like to the substations and then somewhere else. Me having talks with Azara and going through the spirit, to me it doesn't make sense. And I speak as a man with the EMP, because the EMP is nothing but a nuclear detonation in the sky. So
Yes,
why would
pulse.
Esau or use a nuclear detonation
Well, shit's
when
not-
the nukes is coming later at a later date?
Shit's not run off a floppy disk no more. You see what I'm saying? Once they invented CDs and a lot of the new technology that Esau uses to build computers, it's really EMP proof.
So
And not to
They
mention,
can just turn that
any
shit off.
any government building that's important to Esau is basically a big Faraday cage. Like, remember they told you put your phone in the Faraday cage? Most of these buildings, like, I've been told when I went to certain buildings before that this is a big ass Faraday cage.
So like we established in the first place, if the power and everything go out, society,
They're
Yeah.
good, nigga. They're chilling in the motherfucker, eating
They
at the
want
restaurant. They got
They
gyms.
want
They got
chaos.
restaurants and gyms in these
came
buildings.
out on 60 Minutes interview like years ago that all they needed was simultaneously 14 substations to go down in any of the 4 districts,
Yeah.
and all of them would go down because they're all interconnected. You got
Yeah.
the East Coast grid, the West Coast grid, Texas.
Texas, you gotta get
You know what
that
I'm saying?
going.
And the Midwest grid.
Little weirdo Edomites.
If you had niggas just go up there and just start shooting or run their car into one
They have-
substation,
That's what they
and
want to have.
14
Yeah.
of them in one city or whatever it may be, the whole shit goes down. You see what I'm
But
saying?
see, this is why if you go on YouTube, they got these like secret special ops teams. It's on the channel called General Discharge. The Department of Energy has these secret special ops teams for all these motherfucking major ones. You see what I'm saying? So the most likely way would be, the cyber attack.
Yeah.
Because then the NSA could just fucking hit a button, and now they're fucking
And
scrambling to
the
figure
and
out.
The reason why I think it's the cyber attack one, because
It's less legwork.
Klaus
Yeah,
Schwab,
It's less work.
yeah, Klaus
it's
Schwab
fun.
came out with Event 201. A couple months later, what came out? The pandemic. When they, you feel me?
Right.
So if they said cyber polygon, it's like you said, it's the less work. It does the job. There's no backlash.
Attribution is still impossible.
You still have a boogeyman. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, these are the guys who did it.
And you
Let's
can
go to war with
easily attribute to whoever you want.
And I was going to say that.
Iran, Russia, whoever you want to say it was, it's right there.
Not even just that though. If they shut it down, they can make it to where as though they're powering only certain areas within the country.
Like a
15
rich
minute
ass little
cities.
Edomite neighborhood,
The
like
15 minute
Calabasas or
cities, where
Beverly
you're gonna have to
Hills
what?
or the
Take
Hamptons in
MOTV
Virginia.
and
You know what I mean? Or like the
all that other
Manhattan
shit.
apartments for the rich niggas,
Yeah, this devil, he's the devil, man.
or just send the power to the bunkers.
Yep.
Exactly. That's definitely.
Yeah, because I was like, why would you do it and people can see the light of the hill or whatever? These niggas got
Yeah.
Get
Well, yeah, in the military, that's why at nighttime you use red lights because they don't shine as far as you can see a fucking flashlight from like fucking 10 football fields,
And,
bro.
and even in there's another project.
So
that's
niggas
coming
hungry,
out
you be
with,
like, oh, you see that hot?
It's called it's like underground cities and shit, like apartments and shit like that.
Yeah.
They're starting to build them underground.
Yeah.
These could be the 15-minute cities in themselves. That way, when they send power to it, niggas not really hit. What was that show? It was a show on I can't remember right now, but they would have people when they got sent outside, they would have to wipe the camera off, and then they would walk up the hill and they would pass out or die from the radiation that supposedly hit that location.
Is that Army of the Dead or whatever? No, it's not that one, is it?
I'm gonna remember.
Well, they quarantined off Vegas.
You brothers gotta watch this shit, bro. It's so it's prophecy for sure. I'm gonna send it to y'all. You only run it up to 11.
to 11.
Did you want the definition of therapy?
Etymology.
Etymology. This, from 1846, it says medical treatment of a disease.
So
Therapia from
if
the
a bitch
Greek.
tell you gotta get therapy, she's saying
You got a disease.
You got a disease. You're sick in the head.
It's from the Greek or the Latin
Now
therapia, the
now-
Greek
Now,
therapia.
Salakia. So now the great physician is Yahweh Shai. He said, I haven't come for those that are whole, but those that are sick.
Yeah,
So yeah, we're
broken
spirit-
men.
So your therapist is Yahweh
Shai.
Shai.
That's right.
Why,
Like we
why
said.
are you supping? You're sitting down in the spirit, eating and breaking bread with Yahweh Shai. So to speak.
Spiritually.
You see what I'm saying? Spiritually, and you dropping all of your trials and tribulations at his feet. Like, yo, this is what I'm
to the Lord.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's what you want to go to some random nigga who's getting paid by whoever. Who don't give a fuck about you.
And if the government come, they gonna tell them whatever.
He paid by
The
the
government
hour,
can subpoena any type of information, even protected health information.
Right, yeah.
If a judge says we've deemed that we need to look at this shit, my nigga, they can What'd he say? Oh, you want to blow your fucking brains out, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? To use that shit against you. Oh, you scared of spiders, nigga?
You know how many times my mom's just like, yeah, because the divorce of me and your father, you need therapy, son. This is why you drink and you do this and this and that.
Yeah, so
I'm like,
a lot of Akim was in the military. You got to be careful going to them VA appointments and telling them whatever, my nigga, because when Esau needs to put 2 and 2 together, you done already said, hey, I was in Iraq, Afghanistan, doing this and this, and now I feel like you know what I mean? I want to fucking hurt myself for people, you know what I mean? So brothers need to be careful with that shit. You know, telling them VA therapists and shit. Because they work for the Fed anyway.
Yeah, so
So what happened?
He might go get his eyes. That tablets, man, he gotta put it in.
so keep getting that etymology real quick,
So it's from the Latin therapia, from the Greek therapia, curing, healing, service done to the sick, a waiting on service, from therapion, to cure, treat medically, literally attend, do service, take care.
Right, so to cure you. So therapy is supposed to be a cure. But remember,
Or to do service.
but big pharma, there is no money
In
in
cure.
cure. There's only money in the treatment.
Right.
So you go to a therapist, they're just going to treat you. You're not going to get cured.
Right. They're not going to tell you the truth. At the end of the day, that's why Yahushua need to be your physician. Because the therapist is going to keep milking you. Let's talk about your mom again.
Right.
Yahushua going to tell you, get the fuck over that shit, my nigga. I put you through it, nigga. Suck it up. It sucks, nigga. Every brother going through it. Hey, call your brother up and ask him how life is going. It sucks. This nigga's behind on rent too, nigga. Shut up.
Yeah, fact.
Niggas don't want to hear that.
That's why Timothy says endure hardness.
As a good
As a
soldier.
good soldier of Hamashiach Yahushua, man. You feel me?
That's a bar, man.
Listen, when you fucking soldier.
Yahushua's austere. A lot of niggas can't hear it. Nigga, suck it the fuck up,
Like,
bro.
people, I killed your mom, punk. What you gonna do?
Crazy, man. But yeah, hey, but we gonna end on that, man.
Con.
All right, Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. Okay, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh,
Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakat, Radash.
double honors to the elder apostles, elder bishops, and the head elders. Great millstone who do well. Salutations to the whole collection scattered abroad. With that, we're gonna say Kwam Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala.
Shalom.
Shalom. Almost. I seen me use